Okay.
So once I got out the military, 12, 13 years later, I went back to school, and that's when I was actually learning something.
And you know what, though?
Because I was focused then, because I'm not that young punk that I once was, now I'm older. I need this shit.
Immature.
Right. And I'm not going to sit and lie, because when I went to A&M, and that's when my mom was like, I think you should go to Calhoun first and get your stuff. Man, no. I'm trying to get out your house, so I'm trying to leave. So I ended up going to A&M, and pretty much what you said is I partied pretty much the entire time. I went to class every now and then. I went to class occasionally. And then it was to the point where when they sent me that letter saying, hey, look, you on academic probation, I'm like, oh, whoa, shit. Mm-hmm. So I got to get myself together, because I'm like, but still, even then, I really didn't learn, because I'm like 19, 20. Exactly. I'm young, so I'm like, I ain't trying. I'm up here for the girls. That's what I'm up here for. That's all I'm up here for.
Okay, sorry.
Exactly.
And that's what I did. I went for the parties. I went for the girls. And it wasn't until I actually found out that I was going to be a dad when I actually started taking college serious. I'm like, okay, let me go back to school. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go back to school and make sure I do something, and then the thing was, because at one point in time when I was going to school,
that was that man coming out, because now you're looking at, damn, I got a responsibility now. I got something that I got to, hey, now you know that, no, I got to get on my stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because before I even found out that she was pregnant, it was to the point where I was debating on dropping out. And then when she came to me like, "Yo, I'm pregnant." I'm like, "You lying?" And then she was like, "No, I'm not playing. I'm pregnant." Still don't believe. So until you show me this paperwork, I ain't taking none of this serious right now. When she showed me that paperwork, it was just like, damn. So, really, I can honestly say my oldest daughter was my motivation to actually get out there and finish and do what I had to do. And that was my motivation going to school, because, when I say I was going to school at Virginia College at the time, and I was going for massage therapy, and I had medical classes out the damn wazoo. Ooh. And when I say it came down to anatomy and physiology and learning psychology, and then when I started taking my kinesiology classes, I was like, I want to quit. But the thing was, I sat here every day. I went home. I'm like, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you.
So you got your license in massage?
Leave me alone. Disclaimer: no, you said you don't like your feet rubbed.
But it's something about that though, because when I found out I was about to be a father, I was already on my shit. Mm-hmm. But that just made me buckle down even more.
And do it go even harder.
I'm like, I know how it was when I was a child coming up. My parents stayed together until I was like 13, right at 13, 14. And then they divorced. So my thing was, my main thing was, I'm not going to put my kids through nothing like that. Yeah. But it happens. Life happens. And like today, me and the mother not together today, but we good co-parents. Right.
And that's the same thing how it is with me. Like my parents, they split up for a little while until my dad went back into the military. And my mom had no choice but to, come back or whatever, because he was gone.
Yeah.
And when he went over, he came back with throat cancer, and he started getting sick. And I felt, and to be honest with you, I'm just going to be honest with you, I felt like the chemo was what killed him for real. It wasn't the cancer. I felt like it was the chemo that did.
And that's what they say is what kills they say that chemo kill you faster than the disease will. That's what I've heard. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard.
Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I know this is a whole nother topic because we lost our parents. I don't know. Your parents still alive?
Yeah, they still alive.
Okay, so my dad did chemo too, but he didn't do it through the machine. He did it with the pills. And these pills were $7,000 a piece.
Shit, hell no.
Seriously.
And that's crazy. How expensive that is.
I can have a picture in my phone. I don't show nobody. But my daddy's arm broke out bumps all around. His arm went all the way up. And I was like, just by a pill?
Man,
you might as well just been on the machine. But
the thing is,
it was awful. His side effects was
Yeah. And the thing is,
all my mom did was radiation. Excuse me.
Yeah.
All she did was the radiation. After that, like they were like, well, you know, she can definitely get on the list for a bone marrow transplant. But a bone marrow transplant, is a very painful surgery. It's very painful. And I'm not gonna lie, I was very angry for many years after finding out that she was just like, no, I don't want to do it. Because it was literally like a year or two later, and then she was gone.
Like, see, the thing is,
and that's the thing.
And with that too, until you are in those shoes,
you don't know.
You don't know the pain they go through. You don't know. You may think you see it, but to actually feel it.
Yeah.
I lost my great grandmother to cancer. I lost my grandmother to cancer. I lost my great uncle to cancer.
I have a list.
It runs in my family like a lot of other black families. But cancer, that's an evil disease, and not only will it take your loved one, it actually tears your family up too. Because watching the stages of it.
See,
my dad actually went into remission, and then all of a sudden his diabetes started getting the worst of him, which made it come back. So it was like on top of it. It's like that's a whole other. That's my podcast.
The only thing I was away when my dad was going through all this. I was going through child court. I wasn't a bad kid. I was just misguided because I started hanging with the wrong crowd. So my mom was like, you know, I'm finna get you the hell. I'm finna get you the hell away from here because I need you to actually do something. And
that was your mother showing you when it come back to good parenting. That's your mother showing you that I want better for you.
I want you to see it, even though I can't verbally tell you because it's not working. You know, us as parents, we struggle every day with the decisions that we make, the lessons we try to teach our children, and just praying that they get what we didn't get when we were younger.
And guess
you know what I mean?
And guess what? The exact same words you saying, our parents talk to their friends or relatives the same way, because that goes to show you. When I was younger, I was off the chain.
What you said?
I'm talking about.
And I'm the oldest.
I'm off the chain.
Who you telling?
You know,
man, I'm the baby, so all the pressure got on me because all my sisters and brothers before me didn't graduate. I did. So then they didn't go to college. I did. That wasn't even a choice of mine. I didn't want to go to college. I wanted to be an RN.
I was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm talking about. I
did so much shit.
I had no lie. My mama could tell y'all right to this day. I had a set of friends she saw coming. I had a set of friends she loved to see coming. And she wanted me to go with them.
My mama.
But you know what I did? I kicked it with them. But I know y'all gotta be home at a certain amount of time. Or y'all can't go do what I'm finna go do. You know, I kept them, no lie. I kept them from this world over here. Because they wanted it. And that was me like, no, bro, y'all don't,
So you still kind of had some sense,
not really, but did. Because it's
levels to that, man.
It's like your parents can want the best for you. They can want you to straight arrow, and you be on that arrow as long as they can see you. But then you got this over here. That temptation looks so good. I'm talking about, ooh, it'd be like, ooh, and you can go to that temptation, but. That's how I was. I'm like, I could be raising hell Saturday, Sunday up in the church choir, singing my heart out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a junior deacon on the deacon board. You know, I'm a usher. It just depends on what Sunday was. I'm like, man.
I'm with y'all too.
No, real talk.
But you know what though? I can attest to that because I'm a PK. And for folks that don't know what a PK is, I'm a preacher's kid. First of all, I was not the worst. Thank you very much. I was not the worst, and I hate that.
Move over.
They gon' get us.
Hey, Brian calling you.
but yeah, man, it was just like, you know, my sisters be like, why he get to stay out later than us? Why he ain't got to be home?
Cause he a boy.
You know.
Ooh,
I used to hate that.
That's a whole nother topic. We're not going to that. That's a whole nother topic.
You know. Then once I got my car, They be like,
it was over.
I want you home by 12. Okay. I'm home by 12. I know they just up waiting for me to get home. I'm just waiting for her to go. I know I'm finna be asleep in a minute. You know, my stepdaddy, he can't tell me what to do anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So once she go to sleep, I'm gone. Or I tell her, I'm going to stay at my dad's house tonight. My daddy like, shit, you a young man now. You just be responsible for what you do. You know what I'm saying? He gave me, see, I came up, my dad, my uncles, my godfather, my god uncles, all them. No, y'all young men. We gonna bring y'all up. It wasn't no sugarcoat nothing to us.
No.
They told...
No.
We was teenagers, but we was treated as young adults. You know what I'm saying? And you carry yourself as a man. I don't care where you go. This is like my dad knew I started drinking when I was young. He tipped, hey, you gonna drink? You drink at home. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna drink, I want you here with me drinking. Let me see what you're doing. You know.
Job Corps brought out the worst.
I remember it was New Year's. It was New Year's one year. I just got my car. My dad like, hey, if you gonna be drinking, y'all going. I know you and your homeboys. You know we've been talking about the whole week. We got rooms, we got suites, we having a New Year's party, this and that. You gonna be drinking? Leave that car here. I ain't gonna drink none of that. You know I'm gonna leave my car. I just got my car. I ain't gonna leave my car. I'm driving my car. Right. When I tell you that night. I got home, pulled under the we had a carport. My car is sideways, like in the carport. My door was open and my car was on. My dad said, "How you get in the house?" He woke me up. He woke me up that next morning. My friends, they come over to the house. Talking about, man, you wouldn't even let us drive your car and did it. I'm like, why y'all come over here and say that? Why he right here? Took my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the house. You know, I didn't remember nothing. I didn't remember none of that. I'm just like, oh my God.
Now, with that being said, the way that you know how you were, how did that affect how you raised yours?
Oh no, hey, I was one of the lucky ones. I'm still here.
Yeah,
amen.
I tell everybody, I'm glad my son don't know or don't experience the things that I experienced because I don't want him to go that route. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I don't want him to go there. I don't want him to go that route. I don't want my daughter to go that route, and I don't want my daughter to meet the young Antoine that I once was. Yeah. I don't want, but I know it's gonna be some little joker slicker than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like for my son, I don't want him to. A lot of my traits, I pray the Lord God that never comes out of him. Right. Mm-hmm. That I had, and when I was talking to him the last time I went to go visit, he said his little girlfriend, he's 12. His little girlfriend. She moved from Fort Worth to Dallas. So I said, okay, that's cool. So you get you another girlfriend yet? He said, no, Daddy. He said, no, Dad. That's it. He said, I still care for her and I still got feelings for her. And he was just like, it's too soon to move on. He said, we talked on the phone. And I said,
and he was 12?
He was 11.
He was 11 at the time.
He was 11 then. Now he's 12. And when he told me that, I had to bag up. Because I was like, man, you 11, 12? Man, it's time to get another girl. He's like, no, Dad, that ain't how you do it. He said, I still got feelings for her. So I knew then that whatever going through his head, it's the right thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because me back then,
I would have moved on,
man. What
I would have found the next thing to move on.
I would have had a few little girlfriends, not only that one. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But now you say that your kids are in Texas, right?
Yeah, they're in Texas. They're in Fort Worth.
How does the strain of you being here in Alabama?
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. No lie. It's just like talking to him on the phone, and that's cool. But actually being there, the times that I get to go there,
yeah,
it's all like love and happy until the